All right, guys and girls, what is up? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys enjoyed the last video. That's my first time ever doing like an ASMR style video. I kind of like those videos, just showing you guys exactly what I'm doing without any talking and just kind of flowing through. But if you guys enjoyed those, be sure to let me know. I'll keep those up. But today we're going to be doing some talking about the SRT4. I just wanted to bring this update to you guys. I did make a post on Instagram. So if you don't follow me on there, go ahead and get a follow. That way you are aware of this stuff prior to me making YouTube videos. But the SRT4 is broken again. I was pulling off from a stop sign and put it in first, let the clutch out. The car pulled from the stop sign, and then all of a sudden it just felt like an axle gave out and then no power, or power, but it wasn't moving. So push this thing to the median. Initially jacked it up to see if any of the axle boots or anything were torn or ripped, because I had assumed originally that the axle itself had given up on me. So fast forward maybe about, and huge shout out to my boy Lou and Carlos and all of y'all for coming to save me that night. I had to get this thing flat towed home, but fast forward maybe about 4 days or so after it broke, got it home, and then I went ahead and took out this driver's side axle because it looked weird to me. It didn't look like it was fully seated in the transmission. Took it out, it looked completely fine, no crazy damage on it or anything. Just put it back in, tried to get the car to grab gears again, because that's the one thing it wasn't doing. First, second, third, I could go through all of them. Well, I can go through all the gears with no clutch. But fourth and fifth, you could actually hear grinding. So at that point, I kind of figured it might be something transmission related. I put the car up in the air, which I'll insert the video in here now. But put the car up in the air, and as you guys can see in the video, the passenger side wheel is the only wheel that's spinning. This model is the 05, so it has the LSD transmission, so neither side should move without the other. Initially, I assumed that it was my drive shaft, or not my drive shaft, my differential. So it could either be the differential or the input shaft. Either way, the trans is going to have to come back out of the car. The only reason I have not torn this thing apart yet is simply because, as you guys have seen, we started the Sentra build. I don't know. I really want to paint that car. That car is a nice, the color on it is nice. It's a nice stock color. I want to buff it to just see how the paint could look, just give it some love. But I do want to paint that thing. That'll take place in this garage. So I don't want to have the SRT4 pulled apart and not be able to move it in and out of the garage to get the Sentra in here, or any other car for that matter, and to be able to work on it. So once I figure out exactly what I want to do with the Sentra as far as paint goes, then that will determine what the next step will be for this, or when we'll tear it apart. As you guys have seen previously, this car does already, if I can find it. So we already have the exhaust. You guys saw that video. And then the intercooler is in here somewhere, but it also has a intercooler as well. So this car will not be coming back out until at least those two parts are on. The issue is fixed. And I do want to go ahead and complete my set of RPF1s. I do apologize if I'm doing a lot of talking in this video, guys, but this is just an update video. But yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate it broke, but this thing ran for 3 weeks like a beast. I did do some street pulls with some people. Last car I ran in this thing was an STI. Like I said, I mean, I did some pulls on the street, but it wasn't anything crazy. I just wanted to see how much of a beating this thing could take. I'm actually pretty impressed. Like I said, 3 weeks of daily driving after having this thing not really run too often for too long. But raced that STI. I was at his back door when he got on it. I got on it, and he probably put about 1.5 cars on me. When I got back up next to him, he informed me it had like a tune and stuff on it. So he had already been making extra power anyway. But this thing kept up pretty good. And seeing and be able to test this car and seeing just what it's capable of, stock has already gotten me itching even more to see what this thing will do with power mods. So like I said, this thing won't come back out without the exhaust and without the intercooler. I have to get the hard piping for the intercooler. So yeah, but like I said, this thing ran like a beast for 3 weeks. I couldn't have asked more out of it. Like I said, beating on it, but I'm ready for some drag passes in this car. Like I said, I know I did a lot of talking in this video. If you're still in it here, I appreciate you. Also, if you're interested, we do have brainless flags available on the website. Don't miss out. But I appreciate you guys sticking around and listening to me ramble. But I'm excited for this car to come back out. I'm excited for the Sentra. I will catch you guys in the next video. I got some more orders to work on. You guys have been killing it. I appreciate you guys so much. And I will catch you in the next one.